Hello, it's your Uncle Spurt here, and today we're going to have a proper squint at the HP EliteBook 8 G1a, advanced by the AMD Ryzen AI7 Pro processor. Now this laptop is an ideal choice for small businesses, boasting impressive security tools and next-gen AI performance. So let's take a tour, and a massive thanks to HP and AMD for sponsoring this video, keeping the old lights on at TechSpert Towers. Cheers! Now first up, the HP EliteBook 8 G1a is a 16-inch laptop, so it's certainly not the slimmest or the lightest option around. But gotta say though, that design is pretty sleek and rather smart. Comes in this glacier silver colour with a matte finish, which is fantastic news because it means it's highly resistant to smudges and fingerprint ickiness. So you won't spend half your working day buffing the thing up. And HP has put this laptop through no less than 19 military standard 810H tests just to ensure that it's durable enough for a life on the road. So it can handle drops, dust, extreme temperatures, vibrations, all kinds of shenanigans. And impressive connectivity too. Over here on the left edge you've got a pair of Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports with DisplayPort 2.1 action. And of course you've also got an HDMI 2.1 port tucked away next to them. And then if we flip her around, over here you've got a third USB-C port, this one with 10 gigabits per second signal and rate and DisplayPort 1.4 support. And that's right alongside a full-sized USB-A 3.2 port. So impressive flexibility, you can hook up all your peripherals and several external displays. Now the HP EliteBook 8 G1a is advanced by the AMD Ryzen AI7 Pro. Now it's backed by up to 64 gigs of RAM here, and graphics are handled by an AMD Radeon 860M GPU. The Ryzen's NPU hits 50 tops, and what that geeky bit of chat means is the EliteBook 8 G1a can run complex AI tasks all on its lonesome. That means it doesn't have to rely on an internet connection to get online and chat with the server, which is great news if you're traveling, of course, and not having to be online means, of course, greater privacy too. You've got the ever-dependable Copilot slapped on here, which can help you to draft reports, create presentations, all kinds of stuff. And as well as that, HP has also slapped on its very own AI companion. And this can help you at any point if you're feeling bereft of inspiration. So for instance, come up with 5 great ideas for tech YouTube videos that I can record. And there you go, it's coming up with a bunch of ideas for stuff that I can do, basically doing my job for me. So I can save that valuable brain power for stuff like working out what I'm gonna have for lunch. And the HP AI Companion can even optimize the performance of the EliteBook just based on your general work schedules and habits. And you won't have to stress about monthly fees or subscriptions or any of that nonsense. These tools are all baked in there and you can use them as much as you like. Now the HP EliteBook 8 G1a also boasts top-notch security. So for one, you've got a built-in fingerprint sensor right there in the power button, just to make sure that no one but you can access all of your important private data. And super fast and responsive, as you can see. Basically lift the lid and you're straight into your EliteBook ready for action. And you've even got facial recognition as a backup option. Now if you head on into the EliteBook's power and battery settings as well, there's a couple of great features tucked away in here in the screen, sleep and hibernate timeout section. If you scroll down, you can see there's an option to turn off your screen when you step away from your laptop and also wake it again when you approach. So this can put your laptop to sleep if you happen to wander off for a coffee or whatever and you forget to actually lock it. And the EliteBook 8 G1a also comes with HP's excellent Wolf security system built in. This can help safeguard every element of this laptop right down to the BIOS, including a proper bit of online protection. As you can see, that helps prevent malware, contains any threats, etc. And Wolf Security is built with business users in mind, so we're talking enterprise grade protection here. Although note that a subscription is required, the first year does come free. Great news when you're working out and about as well, because Wolf Security helps prevent any dodgy characters from sneaking onto your laptop when you're forced to connect to an unsecured public network in your chosen temporary workplace. Here's your Uncle Spurt pretending to work in a cafe, about 2.5 minutes before I hopped next door to my usual haunt, the local Wetherspoons. Now this EliteBook laptop also boasts a 5 megapixel infrared camera housed in that skinny wee bezel above the screen with a built-in privacy guard. You can just slide that across if you want some privacy at any point. And this offers up a brilliant built-in privacy feature called presence detection. And this basically gives you the heads up if some nosy Parker is having a bit of a squint over your shoulder at whatever you're doing. And the EliteBook can also automatically switch on the show view privacy filter if someone is detected, which greatly limits the viewing angles. So you have to be positioned directly in front of the laptop to actually see what is going on. But you can also switch the show view feature on at any time manually simply by pressing F2. And I really like the Polycamera Pro app which HP has chucked on the EliteBook 8 G1a. Adds all kinds of great AI-led tools and features to help boost your video recording and your video chats. For instance, as you can see, background in the studio here kinda messy, but no worries. And thanks to Magic Background, you can make it look like you're in a really nice posh cafe that's eerily empty. Or perhaps, hey, you're for some bizarre reason working outdoors in January. And that right there is pretty much my view outside my window in Sunderland. Of course, you can also just blur the background so the mess isn't quite as obvious, and you've got a variety of different framing tools as well to make sure that you are front and center. And my sample of the HP EliteBook 8 G1a boasts a spacious 16-inch IPS screen. It's a tall 16:10 display as well, so ideal for working, creative tasks, multitasking, etc. But do note that this EliteBook is also available in a 14-inch flavour if you want something a bit more compact that's easier to transport. You've got a 1920 by 1200 pixel resolution, so despite the size of this panel, those visuals remain pin sharp, ideal for all kinds of tasks from photo editing to working on spreadsheets and documents. And of course also pretty good for kicking back with a movie in your spare time. You boost it all the way up, it's pleasingly bright as well, and you've got an anti-glare finish here. So even if you have light reflecting directly off that panel, no worries, it can counter the worst of it. While the stereo speaker setup pumps out some pretty impressive audio. As for the rest of the specs, well, you've got yourself a spill-resistant keyboard, nice and wide, pretty much fills that chassis with a dedicated number pad. It's a nice firm board, plenty of travel and fully backlit of course. You've also got yourself an absolute whopper of a touchpad. And the HP EliteBook 8 G1a comes with a full terabyte of storage for all your files and documents. And good news on the battery front as well, because you've got all-day battery life here with general mixed use. And if you jump on into that HP app, you'll find all kinds of great battery-related features stuffed in here, including tools to help you optimize your battery performance or otherwise keep your battery nice and healthy if you are charging it often. While features like SmartSense help you to find that perfect balance between performance and longevity. And you've got HP fast charge support, so plug it in and you'll be back up to 50% power in just half an hour. And there you have it, my lovelies. That in a delicious wee nutshell is the fresh new HP EliteBook 8 G1a. A bit of a smasher for small businesses. You can find out all you need to know by clicking that link down in the video description. A massive thanks again to HP and AMD for sponsoring this video, keeping your lights on at Techspert Towers. Please do plug subscribe, ding that notifications bell, all the usual YouTube guff, and have yourselves a ruddy, wonderful rest of the week. Cheers everybody, love you!